Here, 29th of October, 2023, speaking about the theme of not wanting to be controlled in terms of our policy, in terms of our diplomacy, in terms of our legislation by fear, by terrorist events, whether they're international, like what we're seeing with Hamas, Israel, and Palestine. We've seen Russia and Ukraine, war crimes, atrocities, but also domestically. I was just referring to the Robert Card shooting there at Lewiston, Maine, and how that impacted the policy decisions and the policy stance of a U.S. House Representative Jared Golden, and how he's changed his position. He wants to take, AR-15s and assault rifles and to begin to infringe on our Second Amendment rights here in America based on an isolated shooting event at a bar and at a bowling alley. And both of those type of businesses obviously could be encouraged to have some sort of security there, because it's the type of situation where you would want some sort of security there. Obviously, hindsight 2020. There's lots of different theories, and people can say different things. But the biggest thing is, I don't think we want our national policy. We don't want to give away our constitutional rights, our ability to defend ourselves based on a terrorist type thing, whether it's international or whether it's domestic. And that goes into what's happening with Israel and Palestine. Like I was saying, we don't want to have this thing where we're greenlighting war crimes against the Palestinian people in Gaza because of the atrocities and the war crimes that Hamas perpetuated against. Like, there was a woman who was a German Instagram star who was at the music festival in Israel. They're parading her dead body in the back of the truck. Terrible stuff. We don't want us to revoke to do tons of war crimes and tons of bombing in Gaza against civilian populations that are Muslim, and build this big international conflict. There has to be a rhyme and a reason. Two wrongs do not make a right. We have to be the greater force, the greater moral compass internationally, but also, when we're talking about the decisions that our elected representatives make in terms of maintaining the things that made us the best from the beginning, which is our constitutional rights, like the Second Amendment, like freedom of speech.